Hi everyone. So I just wanted to touch base and add to what we talked about the other day around energy balance and weight loss. So the other day we spoke about how men and women can lose weight effectively. So the foundation of that, we went through how many calories your body naturally burns, your BMR will burn just with doing no activity, just with your heart pumping, everything working inside, your sodium, potassium pumps, all that sort of stuff. So we worked out that for me, I'm 75 kgs, cool, and that over a 24-hour period, I would burn, so my natural BMR would burn roughly 1,800 calories, and that's doing no exercise. Cool. So, but on a daily, we do exercise. Well, many of us do. Cool, in our jobs, lifestyles, everything like that. So we need to account for that now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to account for a little bit of physical activity on top of your BMR, which will give you a more accurate way of gauging how much energy you're actually burning a day, and from there, it will make the weight loss journey a little bit easier and make a little bit more sense. Cool. So activity level. So if I'm sedentary, I'm not doing anything, my BMR is just as it is. Cool. So we worked that out. For me, it was 1,800 calories per day. If I'm doing nothing but just cruising around, sitting down, not doing too much, I'm going to be sitting at 1,800 calories a day. Cool. But that's really the case. Cool. So I mean, most people will do at least a low level of activity, even moving around the house, whatever, moving back and forth, that's going to increase. Cool. So we do have to take that into account. So low activity would be such things as walking, the equivalent of 2 miles per day at roughly 3 to 4 miles per hour. So 3 to 4 miles per hour is roughly, I think, what do we got here? Five to seven. So 5 to 6.5 kilometers per hour. So that's about a standard walk, really, when you think about it. If you're just walking at an average pace, you're going to cover around 5 kilometers per hour. Cool. So that's pretty low activity. Cool. So if I did that for me at 1,800, so if I got 1,800 times 1.11 is for low activity, and that's just what I explained before. So it's going to be 1,998 calories. Cool, per day. So that's a buffer of 200 extra calories that you can now consume to get energy balance, the point where you're not losing weight or you're not gaining weight. Cool. And that's what we want. The more calories we burn a day, it means we've got a bigger buffer of what we can use. Cool. All right, so if we go into the next one. So this is for men, and I'll do females after. So we've got active, which is walking the equivalent of 7 miles per day at 3 to 4 miles per hour. So again, that 4.5 to 5 kilometers an hour to around 6 kilometers an hour. Okay, so that one, the calculation for that will be, for me again, using myself as an example, 1,800 calories times, this one will be 1.25. So it's getting higher every time. The last one was 1.11. This is 1.25. Cool. So that gives me 2,250 calories. So, decent buffer, 450 calories extra buffer from my original BMR rating. Okay, now we've got very active. Now just keep in mind that these are only guides, but they'll get you started. So very active, so etc. is walks the equivalent of 17 miles per day at 3 to 4 miles per hour. Now, I mean, 17 miles per day, that is a lot. 7 miles per day, the one that we just did before. I mean, if you're constantly on the move during work, you could cover that quite easily. I'm a butcher by trade, and I know that when I was working at meatworks and butcheries, you would cover over. I mean, 7 miles per hour. 7 miles is probably like 11 kilometers a day. So I would cover that in a normal day. So it is definitely possible. Anyway, getting back to very active. So we're going to do this. So this is going to be 1,800. Remember, that's for me, times 1.48 is the calculation for this one, which brings me to 2,664 calories. Cool. So you go from 1800 to 2664. That's a huge increase. Cool. So that means you can eat more, you can drink more. It's just going to be a whole lot better the more you can do during the day. Okay, now for females, we're just going to use 1800 again. Cool. But for low activity, it's going to be 1.1, so times 1.12, which makes it 2016 calories. Cool. For active, we're going to go 1.27, so 1800 times 1.27, which equals 2286 calories. So a high buffer there, good buffer there. So most people, if you're reasonably active, will be around that active one there. If you're sort of like an office worker, you're probably looking at low activity. Cool. And the last one here, so if you're very active, if you're a very active female, you want to use the calculation, whatever it came to, using these as an example, 1800 times 1.45. So they're very similar to the male calculations. So that equals 2,610 calories. Cool. So nice big buffer there. So I hope that makes sense. Make sure that you drop a line down below if you need any more clarity, transparency around this stuff. I'm happy to help out. Make sure you subscribe, like, ring the bell, all that good stuff. Share, get as much. If you can get these videos out there as much as possible, that would be hugely appreciated. And I do have a new website that's just gone live, which I will put up. I'm just waiting to put the new domain on, so that'll probably come in the next few weeks. But I'll chuck it up anyway now if you guys want to have a look, and I appreciate all the support. Yeah, so make sure that you hit me up if you have any other questions, and I'm going to do another video after this, which plays into this as well. Cool. So have a great day. It's nice and beautiful and sunny here in Tauranga, New Zealand. So I'm going to go and have a bit of a run on the beach and then hit that surf. Cool. Have a great day and see you later. Peace.